What's up, guys? It's Migs with Market Open. Let's go ahead and do the Market Open recap. And I also wanted to actually go over some level 2 information here on this trade that I'm taking right now on FORM. I have an open position with a stop loss up here at the VWAP. This morning, unfortunately, I am down, let's see, 140 on LOGM, and FLEX, I'm up 40 bucks, which is not very much. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna end up on the day. My target down here on FORM is the 1145 mark. Not really quite sure if I'm gonna get there, but there really isn't any reason for me to get out. Now, what I wanted to show you guys was the level 2 on FORM. So FORM is kind of drying up on volume right now, but the buyers are kind of dissipating, and the sellers are starting to stack up, and they're forming a wall. Whenever you hear, hey, there's a wall of sellers, this is basically what I mean. So right now, there's all these people are selling their shares at 1160. So they're up here, and all these buyers are trying to buy at 1155. That means that there are currently orders sitting out on the market. This means 400, that's 200, that's 2200, and that's 3000. Basically, you just add another 2 zeros to whatever you see on the screen. But now, this is a 5-cent ticker stock, so now it moves within 5-cent increments. Usually, I don't really like to trade these, but the setup on it looked very good, so I'm just kind of sticking with it for now. And it was actually a VWAP rejection trade, but I wanted you guys to be able to see this, how there is less buyers than there are sellers. There's literally a wall of sellers that won't let the stock go any higher because they want to get rid of their shares at the best possible price. So it is a possibility that I'll be able to get down to the 1145 because I've been sitting here, and every time that the buyers dissipate and they move down, they'll go to the next level, 1150, and then they'll kind of just sit there, and then the sellers will just eat away into them, and then the stock will just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. So that's been going on since, let's see here. So I got in right at 10:10. So it's it's 11:07. So I've been holding on to this for almost an hour. This is a very slow mover, and the volume died basically right after I got into it. So as you can see, it's just been moving sideways for quite a while. But if you'll notice here that the buyers are actually starting to go away, and now the sellers are starting to move around because now they're seeing that there's less sellers and less sellers, so they're starting to panic, and then they're just hitting the bid. By hitting the bid, that means that they're just selling their shares to the next available buyer. So, and then, because if they don't do it here, then it's going to fall down to the next level at 1150, and then they're going to have to get even a worse price for it than they initially intended to. So that is definitely a good example for you guys to see if you guys don't know exactly what level 2 is or how it shows just the orders. So level 2 will show the orders that are currently pending out in the market. This is the bid side. This is the ask side. So if the bid, somebody is trying to buy these shares for a certain amount. So 1155, these people are trying to sell their shares for a certain price. So 1166. If you're buying, you have to buy from people on the ask, or they have to agree to pay a certain price. And then if you're selling, then the people over here have to pay this price, and if they're trying to get rid of it, they have to sell it to somebody that's willing to buy. So this is the bid side. And then what actually goes on, which is the time and sales here, is the actual orders. They're like receipts, basically. So this is the negotiation going on, and these are the actual orders going through. So anything that's in red is happening. It's being sold. So it's most likely taking place on this side. It's most likely taking, these people are selling to these people. Actually, I take that back, yeah. So it's most likely happening on the bid. So it's the ask selling to the bid, and they're just selling. But if the bid is selling to the ask, you'll see green. So what I've seen is just kind of red and white going through, which means that there are a lot of sellers that are just hitting the bid or just kind of going in between. It's just red and white what has been going through. So let me go through that one more time. If it's red, the ask is selling into the bid. If it's green, the bid is hitting the ask, which means that they are giving them the price that they're asking. if that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, make sure to put it down in the comment section below. So if you guys have noticed, there hasn't been any green going through. It's mostly just red and white. The white means that they basically just meet in the middle, and they agree to pay a mutual price. So this 1157 is somebody put out an order for 1157. They said, okay, I'll meet you there, and they basically ended up buying it or selling it. Now let's go through the trades that I actually took this morning. Let's see here. First trade I took this morning was on FLEX, right at 946. So if you notice, FLEX actually kind of skyrocketed up. I wanted to wait for it to pull back, make a lower high, and then go. I got short right here at 1410, got filled, and I went ahead and covered 300 shares right at 14 because of the VWAP. Because it just kind of kept bouncing, and it made me feel uncomfortable, honestly. I know that the VWAP's a lot of support, a lot of resistance, but if you're on the upside, then it's going to be a lot of support for you. So it bounced there, 3-4 times for 4 minutes. So as soon as it hit right 2 minutes later, basically, I was like, okay, well, this is not breaking down, so let me get rid of it. I ended up getting rid of it, made 40 bucks on the trade, so 14 and then 1401. Then the next trade I took was on FORM. Actually, no, that's a trade that I'm in now. LOGM is the one that I lost money on. LOGM, I took this on the 5-minute. This was in the watch list from this morning. I talked about it last night on the live stream on our Facebook group. And unfortunately, it went against me. So it came down, pulled back up to VWAP. It held above, and that was kind of a little bit of a red flag for me. So that's why I didn't go and risk 200 shares or $200 on that. So if you notice, it actually bounced here at the 108 mark and bounced again here. And I was thinking, okay, if it breaks the 108, I should be able to reach the 107.75, which was my 1-to-1, and I should have been okay. But it actually ended up going higher and kicking me out up here at the top. I got kicked at 110.15. Ended up losing 140 on it. Kind of unfortunate, but can't really do anything about that. And then yeah, so I'm just currently sitting here holding FORM. Let's see here, what does it look like? So we still got not that many buyers on this side and a wall of sellers on here. So either way, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 5th. Past 5 days have been green, so even if I do end up losing, my stop is up here at 11.75. I'll end up losing 50 bucks on that, and so probably end up losing less than 150 bucks for the day. No big deal. I'm probably not going to make another one just to update you guys later. I have things to do, so either way, I might break even or I might end up taking a loss on this. But in the meantime, I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm going to watch those wall of sellers kind of move down to my target and see if I can get rid of it. Perhaps maybe break even or something. So either way, if you guys have any questions about the level 2 thing, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. Alright guys, quick update. I know that I said I wasn't going to do an update, but it didn't really take that much longer. So I kind of trailed it all the way down, and I put my stop literally 5 cents above where it currently was. So we were sitting down at what was it, 11.35, something like that. So 11.35 or so, and I had my stop at 11.45 because of the 5 cent spreads. So we were just kind of sitting here at 11.35, 11.40, and then if it came up 5 cents at 11.45, it was going to kick me out. I went ahead and took the $100. So I am down. For my red day of the week, I am literally down $1. Obviously, a little bit more because of commissions, but other than that, I will take that for a red day this week. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you have not joined us yet on their Facebook group, make sure to do that. The link will be down in the description below, where I post my watch list for you guys every single day. Lastly, if you guys are curious on how I learn how to trade, I provided you guys with the discount code in the description. It comes with one-on-one mentoring, classes, and buying power, so make sure to take advantage of that. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.